So today is our we have everyone here. Today is our very first podcast. We call it Web Code with Creao, and welcome everyone. So for today's podcast, I'm Norse. I'm going to be the host, and this is everyone's web coding moment. It's October 31st in Pacific time zone, and we are coming to you live from the Crew Discord. And if you're listening to this later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, welcome. And if you're here live with us right now, drop a wave hand in the chat. You can open the chat. I believe it's on the right hand side. Do you guys find the text? Yeah, yeah. So for audience, you can talk here. Um, while I'm like speaking here, and so for today's brief overview, we've got some like the exciting product updates, also our future roadmaps to share, and also we're spotlighting an incredible web coder who's been building his intelligent VA marketplace like for weeks, I believe, and that's Miggy. Hi, Miggy. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Hi, Miggy. You're muted. You need to unmute yourself.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
guys. My name is Czar. Miggy is just my like alter ego. So yeah. Should I introduce myself now or
Yeah.
how
You
does
can
this go?
introduce yourself a bit, like for 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah. I'm a virtual assistant from the Philippines, and I've been somehow vibe coding for about 2 months now, and I'm currently working on a project on Creao, a VA marketplace, specifically for Filipino VAs. So yeah, I'm glad to be here at the Creao first ever podcast.
Yeah. Thank you. So I'm gonna call you Czar. Yeah, like how I call you initially, in our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, and also after and we will at the end we will have open Q&A sessions where everyone like you can ask us anything, and our CTO Peter is invited by us today. He will answer all of your questions. And but first, yeah, let's Peter, do you want to say hi to our community users?
Yeah, hi everyone. I think today I'm exciting to hear what is your feedback. What is your what you have achieved in these platforms, and I'm also going to join the QA sessions to discuss more with you guys. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Thanks, Peter. I believe they all have some questions for you later. Yeah, they do. Okay. So now let's dive into what's new in the Crew universe. It's gonna be pretty quick. Probably like 10 minutes. So for our roadmap preview, let me just give you a peek behind the. Okay. So in the next few weeks, what we're working on right now. Previously our narrative is so like I've been always speaking, it's called AI native apps. So the biggest like differentiator from us and the other web coding products is that like every app in Creao, it has a built-in copilot where you can use the app by chatting, and also you can export it as a MCP server, like plug into your cloud chat or any other agent that's compatible with the MCP servers. Um, and like the way I've been using it is like open chat, and I generally use cloud, and I just export my Creole apps in the cloud chat, and tell it what to do, like either create data or analyze on the data that I have. Um, and also, as many of our community users been asking for extra credits to validate their business ideas, we are launching daily credits feature like very soon, probably today. So you can get free credit every day just by logging in Creao. Um, and we believe that the amount the amount of free credit you get every day it's enough for at least one build for your project. And also, for the next 2 or 3 weeks, we will launch the new feature. We call it AI native workspace. But actually, for those of you who have our subscribe our pro plan already, you can see this the beta feature workspace already. So basically, it's like you can add your project into a workspace, and collectively, there's an AI copilot in the workspace scope. It has the context of all of your like projects in the workspace, and so it operates. So what a task it operates. It operates on the specific app that that's related to the task. Um, and that's what we're preparing right now. Perhaps it's going to launch in the next few weeks. Um, so for the community highlights, and we like this week, we successfully like onboarded 3 passionate ambassadors who are also our obsessed white coders. And so we have Czar, Abdan, and H. Welcome to the team. And also, what they do is they help your projects on Creao together and discussing with any project ideas with you in the community. They are really experienced in like how to chat and building like landing their solutions. Um, and Yeah, so that's all right. That's Creole recent news wrap up. Now for the part I'm most excited about. Today's white coder spotlight. So Zar,
Hello, good
yeah.
morning.
Let me just give you a brief introduce as well. Give me a sec. So Zara is our first ambassador, and we've known each other and working together for almost like 2 months. And I still remember the first time we see each other's face like on a Google meeting, and he complained a lot about our products actually. And yeah, I summarized his feedback and to a Google Doc and shared it in our team, and our team members were all like reading and discussing about it. So yeah, sorry, you didn't know how much impact you make to our team. And welcome to welcome to the White Code with Creole podcast. Yeah. So say hi. So hi,
Hi
everyone.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I was uh I really had no idea with vibe coding during the time that out of raw curiosity. That's why I was able to try out Creo's AI builder.
Yeah. Um. So I'm gonna start asking a few
Mm-hmm.
questions. Um. So first, can you tell us about like a bit about yourself? Like who are like what do you do when you are now web coding with Creole?
Um, so yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a virtual assistant from the Philippines, and the way I got into vibe coding is that one day it just pops out that there are a lot of VA marketplace in the market, but there are no marketplace that is owned by a Filipino. That's why it got into me that I need to create that. I'm a zero. I don't have knowledge about coding, about vibe coding, about website building. And then I just Google search everything, and then eventually uh bump into bump into Creo, and I was I was amazed that I was able to create a somehow like the initial idea that I have, and then that's when I started researching about vibe coding.
Oh, so you found Creao by Google searching?
Um, n- I actually can't remember how I find like specific way on how I found it, but I've been looking for an app that could create a website with with without that much knowledge on coding or web design or whatsoever. So I've been trying out a lot of different uh website and platforms, and then probably I got into the algorithm, so that so I was fed of the AI builder, the vibe coding uh I would say that the vibe coding algorithm maybe. So I think I
Yeah.
saw Creo. I'm not really sure, but I think I saw Creo from a content creator, and that's when I started. Or was it someone from the founders or from the core team? And then eventually I tried
Yeah.
Creo.
Cool. And yeah, and after you found Creole, like what made you decide to give it a
Um
try? Like I believe there are so many like vibe coding products nowadays, and
yeah, I actually
yeah,
tried
why
everything.
like
it's it's just
oh
it's just that when I was doing the build on Creo, um I actually I got curious because on the page, on the, I think it was a landing page, it just says type what do you want to build, something like that. I'm not really sure because um I've been bombarded with a lot of information. I'm trying to absorb a lot of information about vibe coding that I actually forgot how I really started, but I think it was on the landing page of Creo that says I can type in my idea and Creo will build that for me. So that's when I started, like, I didn't know it was prompting. I thought it was just typing your idea. and
yeah,
then and then
yeah,
after that it built me the first, it's like uh what I was thinking, it was what Creo was
hmm,
building. So wow, I thought to myself, well, this kind of feels like the extension of my imagination. So that's when I started
great,
exploring more about Creo. That and on You were actually pretty generous with the initial credits, because after the 30
yeah,
credits I just have to go to your Discord community, and then I get another 30, and then I just need to talk to a guy, and that's you, North, to explain my
yeah,
experience, and then I get another, I think was it 300 or 200 credits. So among all the other vibe coding website, you were the most generous during the time that I was trying to explore, because I tried several and I was just not even half of what I wanted to do. So yeah, that's why I stick with Creo.
great. Yeah, thanks for sharing this experience. Um, yeah, so let's talk about like what you built. So in your own words, like what is I believe you call that app Miggy, and so what is Miggy, and what problem does it
Oh
solve?
yeah. So I had this idea when I was thinking, when I was working on experimenting the VA marketplace. So I was asking your co-pilot uh, in the Creo app what I need to like add as a feature for my website or enhance, and it suggested that it needs to have an AI assistant, so it would be easier for users to navigate and to use the application. So that's when I thought about Miggy. So Miggy is will work as as a AI assistant in the platform that in the app that I'm working right now. And I got that name because in the Philippines we say Migo for companion. So since I wanted to be English, that's why I created Miggy. So it's still not polished yet. It's still in the works. So yeah, I'm currently um how would you say this? I'm currently envisioning me go in me for I'm in Miggy in me right now. That's why I named myself Miggy.
Oh,
so
I see.
so I will be an
It's crazy
AI
interesting.
eventually. Just like
Yeah.
what movie is this? I forgot the movie where you use your 100% of your brain and then you become you become a computer.
Um, so I suppose I believe you're right now you're building a like you're a VA and you're building a VA marketplace. So I'm curious that so before let's say you're trying to have this platform to match the clients and customers like people who are
Mhm.
hiring VAs and VAs like to find each other on this platform. So before this product, like how did you find the like the companies hiring VAs
I'm
yourself?
sorry. How did I
Like yeah, so like currently, like how do you find those companies who are hiring VAs right now, like without this kind of platform?
So right now there are a lot of non-Filipino owned website. So we have online jobs, Upwork, what else? Fiverr, Fever, Snap Hunt,
Yeah.
and Indeed. So yeah, but I noticed that there's no like a Filipino touch. So that's why I'm I'm looking into building that for the Filipino community because it's
Oh,
really like probably around there are now there are a lot of Filipinos that are into the virtual space. So uh I'm trying to build one for Filipinos.
oh, I see. Like you're building it for your community, like um okay. Um yeah, let's well let's walk through your building
hmm
process. And what on this, I'm curious, what was your first prompt?
Um my first
Like
prompt was
yeah,
pretty simple actually. I just put it in um create a VA marketplace for Filipino VAs and global client. And then
yeah.
after that, that's where I consulted the AI, talked to AI, uh, the same way I talk to my girlfriend. I've been I've been experimenting a lot of prompts um to find that perfect to find that perfect instruction to feed into the builder. So, cause yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I don't have like experience. I have a zero experience
Yeah.
about vibe coding, about website uh developing. So it was really a trial and error for me. So
Mhm.
yeah, I need to um get as much information in order to like create
Um, I see.
yeah,
So,
an
I
app.
believe, yeah, I believe now you have like you're a lot more experience, comparing to like the first day you were using the Creao? Like for example, I believe you know how to
Yeah,
like
I now as
structure a prompt
compared
to
to
like, all
before,
that stuff.
because I remember I uh
Yeah.
bumped into a lot of errors in my build because I wasn't building strategically. I was feeding uh Creo with in such in random in random ways. If something pops up, I feed the builder. It creates I mean it enhances the website, but it's not polish. So I think most of the errors was I was also like part of it because I wasn't uh being organized with how I build or I mean on how I created the prompt.
Um. So for your like first uh the first time you build a project, like your first prompt, was the result like um something like close to your imagination at that moment?
Yeah, actually I think I mentioned it to you that during my initial creation with of the marketplace, I think I mentioned it to you that I've got a lot of like progress as compared to the other AI builders that I tried. It's just that when you stack up a lot of prompt, it it messes up the whole thing. That's that's why I was having a lot of. But the initial, let's say, I would say the first probably 5 to 10 prompts, I was having a great progress on my on my app. It's just that the marketplace that I'm working is very complex that I think during that time Creo wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, we are still making progress for our code
Mhm.
agent, so that it can what I said before, so it can work, it will perform better, on working on those like small details
Mhm.
editing. Yeah. And for you, like what was the most challenging part when you were like building this project?
The most
Like is
challenging
there any
part
moments you get stuck?
for
Yeah.
me is how, because if you know me personally, I'm my ideas are scattered. So the hard part for me is after uh getting all this great progress with my build, and then I prompt the AI builder with an incorrect, or I mean a wrong prompt, then it messes up the whole app. So and then it was hard for me to go back to that initial state or status of the app. That's why I mentioned, I think we had another call. We've been talking a lot for
Oh, for the
for
version
the
control?
past 2 months. And I think I mentioned to you that
Yeah.
it would be good if I can go back. I can easily go back to the previous.
Hello?
Yes. Oh, did we?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I heard it. Yeah. Um. So and what about is it like making you like helping you like to build your project like faster after we launch the version control? Because like I remember previously you need to like DM me every time like it got stuck or it was broken because either prompt or our like
Mhm.
issue, and then
Yeah, it was
I had to call our like
it was
staff to
much faster
revert it
because I
for you.
don't need to bug you from time to time. So it was very useful for me, especially if I'm trying out different prompts to test if it provides or it generates what I wanted. So, because um, so if this prompt is not working, I could like trial and error the prompts that I created. So yeah, the version control was really helpful for me, and at the same time I can uh better create my website because I have to like a step by step. So I just need to follow the steps, and then if step 3 doesn't work out, I go back to step 2, create another step 3, move forward with step 3, and then so on and so forth. So it was game changer for me.
I see. So it sounds like it's also helping. It was also like helping you to learn faster.
Yeah, learn faster, organized, and better like result for me.
Yeah, great. Um, and is there anything that exceeded your expectations or worked differently, like than you thought when you were like building with Creao?
Um Actually, I have this side quest while I'm working on the VA marketplace. So I created this
Yeah.
another app. It's a call for my work. And I think I just input probably 3 prompts or max of 5 prompts, and it got me the result that I wanted. And just recently, so you have all the updates including I uh like you did it on cloud, I think. So yeah,
Yeah.
with just 5 prompts I was able to create the app that that uh provides or gives me exactly what I wanted. So I've been using this for work. And it's been
Great.
making my life easy for the past 2 weeks now.
Well, great. Yeah, that's actually what we are like. What we are aiming for. We want people like to build their productivity
Mhm.
tools on Creao. Yeah. Um, and next question is, if someone like wanted to build something similar, like to what you've been working on before, what prompting advice would you give them? Like, is there any tips you learned along the way?
I think it would be uh simplified but organized. Because what I noticed in my initial build, I've been feeding so much information in one prompt that sometimes the AI gets confused. Same as how I am confused with with what I was doing.
Cool. I think we just lost. Wait. I think we just lost Miggy. He's probably got into network issues. One sec. I'm it's fine. So actually we can it would there was like only probably like 2 questions left I had with me. Oh hey. We have Zara back. Yeah. Uh
Oh
Hey
yeah.
Zara. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
fine.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think my laptop suddenly closed. Anyways,
Yeah.
going back, I think what I did with my app is that I simplified it and not like over prompt. I think the, sometimes for me, I think the AI gets confused if there's a lot of like information in one prompt. So uh my tip would be don't feed the AI builder your step 1 to 10 in one go. Make it bite size but structured and organized.
Great. Thanks for tip. That's definitely very helpful for the other web coders. Um, and yeah. And also any so last question. Any final thoughts or shout outs before we move to the Q and
Um
A?
yeah, just one question to all the guys here. What do you think is the future of like vibe coding?
Uh, let me think. How do I get them to answer? I believe so we can have these questions for other invited
Okay.
guests when they come up to
Mhm.
ask questions in the Q&A. Yeah. So yeah, right now, Zara, do you have questions to Peter?
Um, question is how how do you see Creo in the next maybe 3 months, 6 months, or a year from now?
Yeah, cool. So I think currently we are working on the current version of Creo with all like with the help of all your feedback and also um, the community support. We are keep adding new feature to this version of Creo, and we are also actively working on we call it Creo 2.0, which will be much easier for people to interact with AI because currently we know that most of the app you guys build it's currently belongs to traditional um, web app. So in the next version, we want to build the tools for you to easily construct more like AI native app, like with more AI capabilities. And also, we will make it much stable to integrate API. And also, we will make the Copilot experience much better than the current state. Yeah, I think we are actively working on it. Hopefully, we will see a big version upgrade in 3 months.
Does that answer your question? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, that's great to hear. Looking forward for the big updates.
Yeah,
Um, Great. Thanks. So I believe we can reach out. So thank you for answering so many like questions from me and your questions to Peter. Yeah. So we are going to leave more time to our other guests. Yeah. So people in audience, please raise your hand if you want to ask questions to Peter. Yeah, I see you up there. Let me invite you. Hello, Abda.
Oh, hi North. What's up? How are you doing?
Yeah, great. So yeah, let me just introduce Abda is also our ambassador, and he's pretty experienced in web coding and in content creation as well. Yeah, say hi to you can say hi to everyone
Okay,
and
okay.
introduce.
Hello, everybody. And first of all, thank you so much, North, for like introducing this podcast. I have like I have been here from the last half an hour, and I have learned a lot. Like asking multiple questions from Miggy, and uh, in the last, Peter has like provided the Miggy's last his first question. when Peter answered him, we are working on Creao to bring some like big updates. So we are also waiting for more features, and we are hoping that Creo will bring more features. So here, I want to ask a question, especially if you can answer North, or like if anybody, Peter,
Yeah, go
what's the
ahead.
long term
Peter
of
will answer your question.
Creo? So it's this question is similar to Miggy, I think. So my question here is, what's the long-term vision of Creao? Like there is a lot of competitors, lovable, and a lot of competitors, as early you guys have discussed.
Oh, I think I can go ahead. I think that's a good questions. Um, we do have a lot of competitors, and it's a competitors number increasing every day. Um, but I think a lot of people think of when the first on the first side, they may think that we are a web coding platform. But I think what Creo is focusing on is actually working tools, productivity tools for personal or the team, so they can use it in daily life. I think, for example, for some other web coder platforms such as Lovable, uh, they have an audience of like PM or designer, which they probably used to use Figma to create prototyping, to share the prototyping with the engineering team for this kind of scenario. So they use Lovable for this kind of prototyping purpose, so they can quickly create a prototyping which has the UX and the UI finished. But you cannot actually using it because they are missing of a workable data layer. They are missing the integration, which can actually help people to finish their daily task. I think what Creo is focusing on, and from day one, it's to make a useful productivity tool. So we put a lot of effort on making the data layer workable, stable, and both human and AI can access the data layer efficiently. We also design the business logic so you can integrate different kind of uh, 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 integration, no matter it's MCP or API, so it can basically automate your daily workflow in this way. And we also support app access management, so you can not only use yourself but also share it with your team, so it will be a team productivity tool. So I think from day one we are focusing on using the code agent. Here we treat code agent as a utility. We made a lot of improvement on top of it, such as data layer sub agent, such as business logic integration sub agent. All together, the goal is to deliver a useful productivity tool for everyone to use. And also, we are we different from other competitors. One of the unique feature of Creo is that we provide a native copilot and as well as third-party copilot accessing. So in this way, all the app we are building can be used not only by human in a traditional way, but can also accessible with AI, so they can use our app efficiently. And also, currently, most of the app we build is independent with each other. In our future release, we think more about how we can make each app talk with each other, so the copilot can orchestrate different app in order to finish a more complex a task with more complex complexity. Um, yeah, I think that's a few thoughts, random thought I have right now. Hope that will answer your question.
Oh, thanks, Peter. That's a lot of information. Okay, so I have been exploring Creo AI deeply, but one thing I'm still curious about is the built-in Copilot feature. Could you please explain a bit more about how it actually works, what its capabilities are, and how creators like us can use it more effectively in our projects? So kindly
Yeah.
do some discussions about it.
Yes, that's a good question. The Copilot feature is actually, as I said before, a unique feature of Creo compared to our competitors. The reason why we put effort making this Copilot work is that we think that in the future, the traditional way of people using web app is going to be diminished, and people will delegate more and more tasks to AI. And the main way of of human interact with AI right now is through Copilot. That's the reason why we put native Copilot to each app. So our Copilot have access to all the app context, including its data layer, its integrations, and also the PRD of this app. So our Copilot knows how to use this app. So, for example, I can give an example using a traditional, just a very simple example, like using task management app. People can add each task by themselves in a traditional way. But in the case of, for example, you want to extract hundred tasks from a PRD, you may rely on AI to help you to do that. So in our ways, you can upload your PRD to the Copilot. Copilot will extract all the tasks from it and then inject back to the app data layer. So in this way, you can actually delegate this work, previously manual work to AI. Um, yeah, I hope that answer your question.
Wow, Peter, that's really awesome and great. Okay, and I have another one question. Sorry, I am asking a lot, but my motive behind these questions, like to gain some information, and also the audience sitting here who are listening to this podcast, so they can also gain some information. So here, my another question is can Creo integrate like directly with Firebase, Google Cloud, or AWS for advanced functions? Because recently, still like now, I am working on a project. A client told me here in Saudi Arabia. He told me that can you create a tool or a website or like a platform where we can track our employees, basically maybe riders or like it's a logistics company. So I didn't see any integration built in API or my main question here is, can Creo integrate directly with Firebase or Google Cloud or any for advanced web functions or app functions?
Yeah, I think that is a tricky question because we as Creo we have our own infrastructure at backend built based on uh, our cloud choice, cloud service provider. Um, People may have their own database, may have their own um, cloud service. Currently, you can still integrate them with Creo through our custom MCP integrations. So you can register your service with our custom build or custom MCP registrations. That's one way you can integrate your own database, your service. Uh, for example, if we don't officially support GitHub integration, so but you can still use GitHub integration through our customized build. So basically, I know that we don't promote that feature yet, but our customized build features allow you to integrate with your own service, your own database. I hope that answer your question.
Okay, all right, Peter. Thanks for giving that information.
All
And my
right.
last question, I have one question, last question, or please.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, what new features or like updates. I mean, biggest update. We like what biggest update we can expect from Creo in the next few months or like in the upcoming in a few weeks. You have already discussed on it earlier, but we want to get some more information about this topic. So like what we can expect from Creao,
Yeah.
like any big updates.
Cool. Yeah, we are working on a lot of big updates. I will probably highlight two of them. One is the workspace. So, as I mentioned, right now in the current version of Creo, most of app work independently. But in the next versions, our app will work in a workspace. In workspace, you can configure multiple apps. So through Copilot, you can orchestrate multiple app to help you to finish your task. That's one of the updates. And another update is that we are going to introduce an agent runtimes. So you can customize your own agent runtime with agent skills. So you can build an app which is more with more AI capabilities.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much for giving information, and I'm done here. If somebody else has questions, so they may ask.
Thank you, Abda. We have H requested to speak. Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you, Czar and Abda. I'm gonna move you to audience for now because they're like too crowded in the speaker space at the moment. Yeah.
All right. All right. Good.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Just one sec. Hi, H. Welcome. So yeah, we can hear you. Yeah. Yeah, welcome H, who is another ambassador of our community. And do you want to give you like a bit of your introduction, briefly introduce?
Okay, hello guys, on stage, Julian. I've been in the space for like 2 years. Tools like Replit, Firebase Studio, and Time Development. And I've been working with Creao for like a week now. I think I joined on Monday, and it has been a really fun experience so far.
Sorry H, your voice is a little bit of blurring.
Okay,
Um, I think it's fine.
can you,
If hello, oh yeah, we can hear you clearly now. Hello H. Um, yeah, it's fine. If you have like issues with your
I
mic,
guess.
you can also like yeah, hello. Yeah. So welcome to today's podcast. What questions do you have for
Hello?
Peter? Yeah, hello. I can hear you. Yeah, you can type your questions in the chat. Yeah, sure, Cocket. Yeah, sorry, I see your request. But I think we should like H2 ask question first at the moment. Yeah, so Peter, H's question is that about the integrations. It seems like a lot of people are not familiar with it, and Can you please explain it?
Yeah, I think integration is also a very important feature of Creo, which different from our competitors. The importance of integration is that usually for user for people to finish their productive task, they rely on some other service such as calendar, email, or Google Docs. And that's the reason we have the integrations here, which you can integrate with other service and a tool into your new productivity tools. So we believe that the two different tool work together can help you to finish your task in a more efficient ways. That's the integration features we have. And I hope that answered your questions.
Yep. Okay. Next question, H. Oh, so H, next question is about the product experience. So why does it insist on choosing an integration for every time when we send something in the chat?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think we are aware of that. We we in for your initial build prompt, we do like you to choose your integration, but we do aware that right now in the follow up, we are also letting you to choose integration for each follow-up. We are working on changing this UX experience. So maybe we only let you choose integration in the first prompt. And for the follow-up, unless you specifically choose to change your integration, we are not prompting you to choose integrations. I hope that answered your
Okay.
questions.
So it's gonna get improved soon, like probably in our next launch.
Yeah, we are working on that. We'll probably release soon.
Great. So I see H is typing another question right now. Going forward, so is that a question or just comments on our product, H? Okay, here's a short question from Abda. So, is there any plan to make Creo more developer friendly or integrate deeper with mobile?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think we are already developing. In the past few weeks, we are already developing several features related to developers. One is customize our build agent through MCP. One is the customized MCP registration for the app integrations. And in the future, we are also going to keep adding more feature, which is for the developers. But I think that we all those features are in in a more, for example, proof in a proof setting level. So that will also not impact the current user experience.
Cool. Okay. So H is typing something. I'll wait for you finish typing, H. Okay, so here's his last question. And yeah, so how can we? Yeah, it's been asked by many community users before. So how can we work on the domain once we are done building? Like when they finish the app today and shared it to his friends, but they have to sign up to Creao before getting access to it.
Okay, cool. That's another good question. So, we are working on several features related to customize your own theme and domains. We will definitely support customized domains in the future release, and also you can customize your login uh, page through your own logo. That's the two features we plan to release.
Great. I believe that answered your question, H. Uh, Sorry, Abda, please keep it for our next podcast. Because the time is also wrapping up. Yeah, it's 10:28 right now. Thanks everyone for participating the podcast, and thank you, Peter, for answering all those questions. Yeah, it's fine, H, don't worry. Next time you will be our invited speaker. Yeah. So see you all in our next podcast. Peter, do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Yeah, thanks for all your question and feedbacks, and looking forward to see everyone and more people in the next podcast.
Yeah, great. So bye.
Bye.